I'd fight anybody in a ring.
Nah, I'm too old for that shit. I don't need fucking brain damage. I'm cool.
Once I learn. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna go in right now.
I will walk into the ring.
I'll spar with anybody right now.
I'll walk into a ring tomorrow with fucking Logan Paul or Jake Paul for a cool $100,000. You know what I mean? Just a small $100,000. I'll walk into the ring tomorrow. Welcome to the Bad Posture Podcast. My name's Matt, and I have nothing witty to say.
And I'm Anthony, and I promise you, we will not talk about Shawn Mendes.
I go self-conscious about my shirt, man. I feel like I look super fucking fat, bro.
You do, man. You got to start going to the gym.
I don't know. I don't even know how to get to the gym.
So what's up, man?
Man, fucking nothing too much, man. I got a doctor's appointment coming up here in a couple of days. I'm kind of nervous about it. It's been like
it's not the finger up the butt one, is it?
It's just a regular physical, I think. That's all I scheduled.
Gotcha. So they still fondle you a little bit.
Yeah, but I got a female doctor, so that's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's weird. Don't let her hear this, because then she'll feel kind of weird about it.
Yeah, I mean, just saying it's less awkward, like, than having like I don't know. I mean, I think it's all awkward. Yeah. I'm not real into like some people are into that, like gloves and weird latex shit. Like, I don't. It kind of creeps me the fuck out, man. It makes my penis retreat.
I mean, the same reason why it freaks you out is what turns people on.
Right.
That's just what I figure about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but yeah, so it's been like 7 years, dude. I haven't been to a fucking doctor in like 7 years.
That's crazy.
So yeah, I think
it's been about 2 for me.
Yeah, so wish me luck, dude. I might have bad news next month. He might be like,
bet you don't,
die.
Man.
No, I'm pretty healthy, man. I feel healthy at least. I feel good. I mean, I keep track of my heart rate. I'm like, my resting heart rate's normally around like 55. You know what I mean?
Right.
Feel pretty good. Okay. You know what I mean?
At 55? Resting heart rate at 55?
Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah. It's
good.
Yes, it is, bro.
No. Oh my God.
60's average.
No way.
Why? What's yours?
I want to say.
Say it, man. Just
105?
That's your resting heart rate?
I mean, that's what it says.
There's no way. There is no way your resting heart rate
my watch is dead right
now. Oh my God, dude. There's no way.
I don't know. When I'm resting, when I'm just laying there,
it's 105?
Yeah, sometimes.
What the fuck, man?
Most of the time.
What the fuck? You need to go I'm going to fucking schedule you a fucking doctor's appointment. Holy shit, dude.
Look, last time I was at the doctor, they said I was fine.
They said your blood pressure is cool and all that?
Yeah, I'm good.
I mean,
my thing is, they don't look inside my body. They don't ever look inside, get a real good look. So they don't really know what's going on. They're just checking your vitals and shit. Yeah,
but that's kind of that's kind of how they can figure out if there's something wrong. That's like your signs. Like, it's like, oh, okay, like if this is wrong, then maybe we need to look inside.
But what I'm saying on that little checklist, nothing has checked off. I do feel like something might be up, like
I think the next time you go to the
something
doctor,
in my stomach.
I don't think it has anything to do with your fucking heart rate, though. Do you have like any like family? I feel like I'm your doctor right now. Do you have any like family history with like heart problems?
I mean, there's high blood pressure in my family for sure.
Yeah,
but we stay up on that. Like, that's like specifically what we look for when we go to the doctor and shit.
Right.
Just like because we know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that shit's crazy. 105's crazy, bro.
My watch might be broken. I don't know, man.
It's not your watch, bro. Like, I don't like my walking.
I have high anxiety. Like, I'm constantly anxious.
But your heart rate, it just means your heart's beating fucking fast, bro. I mean, that's what your heart rate is.
I always felt like since I was a kid that I had like some permanent adrenaline rush.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you do, bro. Maybe you should get a second opinion, man. I don't know.
So yeah, I mean, I am going. I will be going to see a doctor to check out my insides because I
you
have
should probably
super bad
bring
heartburn.
up your heart rate.
They don't fucking care about the watch.
I would just say, hey, casually say, hey, look, I wear an iWatch or an Apple Watch or whatever, and it says my resting heart rate is 105, and they'll say
laying there, and it goes to 1. Dude, see, look, I don't know, man, because I be watching, Eddie VR, and like he's just chilling, playing video games, and it's just like 90, 95,
but he's
and it only
doing
goes
something
up to like. Yeah, I'm also doing something. I'm thinking a lot. I don't know.
Oh my god, man. Nah, bro. Listen, when I walk, my heart rate's not even over 100.
Yeah, like, I mean, I don't know.
Like walking around, like I don't know. I'm about to look at it right now. We'll see what it might
it's
be
fucking weird. All right, let's stop talking about my goddamn health. I'm feeling fucking unhealthy right now. You're the fucking fat one over there. Look at you.
You're stressing me out, bro. My shit's at 80 right now. Oh, look. Okay, so my walking average is 101. But I also went to the gym. I also went to the gym today, so like that makes it a little higher.
All right,
but anyway, we'll move on.
Yeah.
So what's new with you, man? What's new with you, dude?
I mean, nothing really. I've been playing music differently.
What do you mean?
I mean,
like I with your toes instead of your hands?
Without thinking. And I just make like flowing
just
tracks.
Kind of fill it.
And then I just delete them.
That's probably not a good idea.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's not the point of them. I eventually want to get to a point where I'm like fucking performing live, like on stream or some shit.
Word. Yeah, but I would just say like you should still record them because it's good to listen back to it and be like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, the most I do is save the drum kits.
Word.
You know what I mean?
Word.
I was jamming out on. So, but yeah, that's about it.
Well, you guys were just up here.
Yeah, and that fucking sucked.
I mean, bro.
It was really nice seeing you, and it was the service was dope. Like that hour and a half was cool. You know what I mean?
But the rest of it was just stressful.
Driving. Yeah, dude. It was so crazy. Yeah.
So yeah, man. So you found a new love for church, dude. Last episode we were talking about how we weren't religious, and then after you went to church, you were all of a sudden you're like, that was cool, man. I might
be religious. Yeah.
That was cool, man. We should have got you baptized. We should have got you baptized too.
I should have asked them.
Like, you gonna put some on my forehead too, man? Hook me up real fast.
That fucking cracker tasted like a mushroom cap.
Yeah, it's just stale, bro.
I know, it was so bad. That's all I kept thinking about.
Yeah, it's just like a stale piece of wafer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just like super
was disappointing.
Yeah, that was grape juice. That's where the Catholics come in handy. They got good wine, man.
Okay, where were
I don't know what denomination that technically is. I don't know, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was cool.
I mean, it's Christian, but it's not. I don't know. Like, I mean, it was called the Empowerment Church. Like, that's the church's name. So, yeah, I don't know much else.
I was happy to give them my money. I was like, here, take this fucking $3 that just showed up in my wallet. Like,
yeah, it did just kind of show up.
It appeared. I don't have cash ever.
Yeah, no, it was just funny because you're like, oh, I got $1, and then you're like, right, hold on, there's more in here. You're like, oh shit, there's another one. You pulled out one, and there was another one too. You're like, what the fuck?
I was like, God damn, God is giving me money to give back to God.
Yeah, man. Now that church, they do some cool shit, man. They like during COVID and stuff, they like in like Thanksgiving time and all that, like they like fed some families, like, you know what I mean? They took like some money and gave some. They help people out, man. Like, that's why I like them, man. And the pastor was cool, man. He was cool as fuck. So yeah, they're pretty cool people, man.
You could go.
I'm still not religious though. Yeah, they be ad libbing. I need to get him in the booth to do your ad libs and shit. Yeah, he's
somebody.
But yeah, it's pretty. It was cool, man. It was cool. I'm just not. I'm churched out, bro. Like,
yeah. Look, I was cool with every positive thing they were saying. Don't try to make me promise anything to God. I'm not here for that.
Yeah, like go to church a few more times, bro. Maybe in a year's time, you go to church every Sunday, 52 times. You might be ready to promise.
No, couldn't. It was just so weird how controlling they were. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I feel like that's religion in general.
So like performing on stage, that whole, raise your hands thing, like that's, trying to take people's energy, I feel. You know what I mean? And make it bigger.
Yeah.
I felt like they were just trying to steal my energy. Oh my God.
No, well, it's like you said, it's like being on stage. It's like going to like a rap concert or something, and then being like, everybody put your hands up or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like it's the same. Right. It's the same.
It was a lot like that.
It's the same vibe. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's just energy because they feed off your energy. So like if
people are getting, but see, like, hype, but I'm honest, and I know the point of my put your hands up, and that's because I want you to have fun so I could take your money. Like, I just want your money. Like, have fun. I want to have a fun time. And
yeah, I don't know.
I was willing to give up my money.
Yeah, no doubt.
Money that I didn't have. I
don't necessarily take it like that. I think it's just like I said. I think it's just like a vibe thing. You know what I mean? Like,
oh man, that shit would have been lit if there was a lot of people there.
Yeah.
It was cool that it was just your family.
Yeah. If it wasn't COVID and all that, yeah, it would have been it would have probably been super lit. Yeah. I don't know if it might have went longer though too.
Right.
You know what I mean? It might have went longer because it was
that extra half hour. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I luckily know because they're very similar how they did it. They're very similar to the Catholic, church, where like the order of things they did. They just kind of, like I said, with all the singing and stuff, it kind of stretched out parts, but like they kind of go in the same thing. You know what I mean? It's the same thing as like I don't know. Maybe all churches are like that. I just have experience with like Methodist church and Catholic, which I think Methodist does about the same thing. Methodists don't do communion every week though.
Okay.
I think they just do it once a month.
I don't even know what that is.
Methodist?
Yeah.
It's
no,
just
communion.
Communion. It's what the fucking...
What we did?
Yeah, the mushroom cap and the juice.
Word.
Communion.
You think if they
it's the body and blood of Christ. That's what you ate and drank.
Yeah, but it was fake. I'm supposed to turn off that shit.
Yeah, it's a symbol of, you know what I mean? That's why he did all the blessing over it and whatnot. Catholic Church does the same thing. Like I said, it was very similar to the Catholic Church. And then that's why I knew after communion, I was like, okay, this is going to happen. This is going to, like, I mean, I knew it was getting to the end. It's just, I didn't know how long they were going to sing for.
Right.
Like, I thought at the end they might have like really went ham. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
It's like, God damn. I kept looking at my watch, like, I was like, God damn it.
About 300 more hallelujahs.
Yeah, see, Catholics, we just do Our Fathers and Hail Marys. You know what I mean? We don't do.
Look, I've been to some churches before, man, like with my friends and shit, and that shit was so boring. That shit was bro.
Yeah, Catholic Church is pretty boring. It is what it is.
I just wasn't raised. I wasn't really raised into that shit. Just,
I mean, I grew up on it. I mean, that's the whole reason my son even got baptized, is just like for my grandma's sake.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because she believes
in his sake, right?
I mean, I don't know. He don't know any different.
No.
Were you baptized?
No. Fuck no. I'm going to hell.
That doesn't mean you're going to hell. I don't even know if there is a
Don't
hell.
it? No, don't it?
No. So, all right. So let me break down religion for you, real quick, real fast.
Oh God.
So baptisms are, so you're born with sin. It's called original sin. You're born with original sin. And that's what the baptism gets rid of, your original sin. Okay.
What was my original sin?
Being born. I don't know. It's just called original sin. It's just called original sin. You have sin. Like, you sin in general. Just like you're born.
Does my dog have original sin?
Yeah. Everything. If you believe in that. It's all what you believe in, bro.
Do dogs go to hell? All dogs
go to heaven, bro.
Trust me, I don't think some dogs go to heaven.
I thought motherfuckers be biting people and shit. And
right. And they be rowdy. There's some dogs that are purposefully rowdy. Yeah. Don't matter how good you treat them fuckers.
Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, so basically, so it goes baptism, and then you get your first Holy Communion, and then you do confession, which is that's when you confess your sins, like you mean like a one-on-one with the priest or whatever. You confess your sins.
That's what my therapist is for.
Yeah, I mean that's all it is, man. You just literally that's what a priest does. You go into a booth. Some churches do it different. Some you're like one-on-one with him. You can see him, or you can decide to not look at him, and you can just be behind like a thing. You know what I mean? Where like he doesn't see you, you don't see him.
I didn't see it in the movies.
Yeah. So, so then you can say whatever the fuck you want. And I think by law, I don't know how true this is though. I don't recommend confessing to like murder or anything. I think they're not allowed to say nothing though.
Right. It's like a patient.
Yeah, I think they're not allowed to. I think they're not allowed to say anything. But I don't know. I wouldn't trust them. So anyone listening, if you ever do a crime, don't go to church and confess because you might
look. You have to, because if you don't confess, then
do it after you get caught. If you get caught, or like when you're about to die, because that's the other thing. When you die, they give you your last rites. I think it's called.
Right.
They read you your last rites, and that just abolishes everything. So all this shit working up to it is pointless. You just get your last rites read to you, and you're fucking good, man. Right. You're on to heaven. Fuck off all you want your whole life, man. When you're about to die, you have a priest come and fucking say some Hail Marys around you and tell you you're good to go, man. That's really the fucking move.
What about fish? Do fish come with original sin?
Everything comes with original sin if you're Catholic.
So your fish was probably racist. Okay.
Yeah. Born that way, man. That's how he was raised. He was in that tank with a bunch of other fucking racist fish, man. You know what I mean? That's how I grew up.
No better.
Ain't no. I try to teach him a new way. You know what I mean? He ain't know. But yeah, man. So you like church, man? That was dope, man. I'm happy. Yeah. I'm happy you enjoyed it actually, because if you don't enjoy it, it's super long and boring.
Oh yeah, I was happy to see everybody, man. I was happy to see Junior. Rocking out.
Yeah, he was trying to dance and shit. He's trying to mosh and shit, dude. That's his only move, bro. He just knows how to mosh pit. Yeah. He knows how to mosh. That's all he knows how to do.
I tried pointing to the drums, being like, "Look, those look like yours."
Well, I kept trying to get him to stop talking whenever he was talking. When the pastor was talking, I was like, "He's telling stories. Listen to his stories." I was like, "You don't talk when people are telling stories." But yeah, that's just hard. He's 3, dude, and he's not used to being in church. Like if he grew up in the church, he'd probably be act a lot better. You know what I mean? But like that's like the first time ever he's been in a church. So
word. Me too.
Because even when he got baptized, we didn't do it in a church. We did it at South Park at the gazebo, and
at a fountain.
No, it was like a gazebo.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
You know what I mean? By like the little fitness trail. There's like a little pond there.
Yeah. Her brother got married there.
Word. Yeah. People have weddings there.
It's pretty cool.
And then we had we rented like a fucking pavilion or whatever afterwards, and we went and just fucking cooked out and partied.
How about him talking about the loose women? How that was kind of weird.
Yeah, I was confused by that, to be honest with you, man.
And then I started thinking, hey, please don't take offense to this, but you and Cher aren't married.
Right. Yeah, I was confused about it as well.
Trying to say something,
but then when he was trying to explain loose,
right?
It was like a completely different meaning that I took it as. Like originally, I was like loose women, like fucking women that are out there fucking. You know what I mean?
I could see Allie's like her mood was weird. She's like, he gonna say something.
I thought the same way, man. I was like, yo, he's about to say something like I thought he was about to get like real like sexist. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I thought I was about to get like real sexist, and it didn't though. He did this thing.
He turned it around. Yeah. It was good. But we were all on the edge of our seats there.
But that's what happens when you read an old book,
right?
Because that's how things were back then. I mean, like you know what I mean. So that's the weird thing about religion is it's all in how people interpret it. Like you could have 100 different people read that same thing, and they'll all tell you they'll all explain it to you different. That's why you get these extremists that use religion to control people and do evil things with religion. I mean, that's literally what the Romans did.
Right.
Yeah. Like they used religion to control people because there was only so many people that people couldn't read back then. So you had your priest, which was like the man, you know what I mean? Because he could read it, and they could just tell you whatever the fuck they wanted. And the only other people that could read was the king.
Look, did we start a religion?
We could start a religion. Why not, man? Well, we could start an organization.
Yeah.
It's hard to have a religion because you got to get the government to
approve,
recognize it as a religion. Yeah, they got to recognize it as because once you get religious status, like if they work it out as a religion,
you're tax exempt.
Yeah, you're tax exempt, dude. That's the move. Yep. That's the fucking
Scientology.
Move. Yeah, I think there was like a big fight about that. They didn't originally accept that, and then like some shit happened, and they were like, "Okay, yeah, it's fine."
What in Scientology or just in
Scientology? Religion? Like when they were Scientology when they were trying to get recognized by the government as a real religion. Right. I don't know. I believe all religions.
So, do we tag this Scientology and see what that does to the algorithm? Maybe they fucking stomp us.
Yeah, we'll probably get like our CPM will be like 1 penny. Nah, but it's really interesting, man. I heard someone say before, a religion. In religion, you worship a dead person. In a cult, you worship a living.
Ooh. Or as the priest would say,
Make them say, But no, yeah, but if you think about that though, that's like some real shit. That's some real ass shit. Religions worship dead people when fucking cults are just living. They're just like, oh yeah, this is our fucking Messiah. You know what I mean? Like, this guy right here, Anthony, that's him. That's our guy.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do.
So I'll praise Anthony. Can I get an amen? No, man, let's move on from fucking religion. I'm sick of religion. I
found myself in a weird part of TikTok this week. I know we didn't talk about this at all. First off, they're manufacturing a lot of cocaine on my TikTok feed.
Oh, I did hear about this. I've heard about this. It's like a whole thing.
What?
The cartel's heavy on TikTok right now. Actually,
really?
Yeah. Your mom's house.
Dude,
your mom's house was literally just talking about it. Like they're not the one that dropped, not their episode that dropped today, but their last week's episode. They like pulled up, like, well, it was like these dudes like in a boat, fucking getting chased, and they're like talking in like Spanish or whatever, and like Tom's like interpreting it. He's like, yeah, they're saying pirates. They were saying shit. pilot, go, like there's pirates, and they were like getting fucking chased by this big ass boat and shit. He's like, someone probably died. Like that's
most definitely
like somebody they got caught. I mean, you know what I mean, like,
so I was watching a police chase in this fucking bumfuck just woods and dirt road, like they were flying.
That's
but
crazy.
Then they had like a backseat full of cash and shit.
Fucking Bonnie and Clyde.
I was like, yo, this is fucking unreal. And then I stumbled upon a fucking cockfighting on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like they've been showing the cocks.
Yeah.
And suiting them up, like strapping the fucking hook on them and shit. And then I don't know if they plan on going live with that shit, but I think they should.
Yeah, that'll get taken down real quick. Peter will be reporting those, I'll tell you that.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It looks like that's what they're getting ready to do.
I don't understand it though. Like, why would you? I just never understood. Because I remember that was when Instagram was like new. I remember like that was a big thing, man. Motherfuckers used to sell crazy drugs on Instagram.
Right.
I mean, they still might. They still might.
They still do. They still do.
So they still might. Yeah. They just delete their accounts after. So like they don't last as long. But accounts just don't last on Instagram. But you know what I mean?
Pretty sure a homie of mine got caught up.
Yeah, I believe it, man.
Fucking, he would go to Mexico, come back, with fucking scripts.
Yeah.
And sell them through Instagram.
Yeah.
And haven't heard from him in a couple
while.
years. But I did see he posted on his fucking Facebook from one of those, cell phones in jail.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean that's probably what happened. Yeah, it's a thing. I think any new platform, why wouldn't the cartel doesn't care. They're not worried about getting caught.
Swear.
You know what I mean? Like the cartel's bigger than getting caught. Like, you know what I mean? Like
they'll just take down that page and they'll create a new one.
Yeah, and they don't care whoever's shipping it. That person might go. They don't give a fuck about them. They're like, whatever, we'll get another one. We'll get someone else to do it. They got fucking thousands, hundreds of thousands of fucking people probably. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's very weird. It's a very weird it's a weird thing to see though on like a social media platform, especially TikTok of all things, where it's like, oh, like little, like, you know what I mean? Like teenagers having fun doing like weird fucking dances and shit. And then you're like, oh,
just hella cocaine.
Manufacturing cocaine. Oh, okay, that's cool. These teenagers are fucked. If heroin wasn't bad enough, you know what I mean? Goddamn.
They got fraud tutorials and everything on there.
Yeah, it's crazy. TikTok's a wild. It's a wild place. If you like the wrong videos, we'll call them the wrong videos. If you like the wrong videos, you'll get the wrong videos. You know what I mean? Like prison TikToks and shit, dude. They're fucking wild.
Yep. Yeah, my shit's all fucking wholesale real estate and Mexican cartels.
That's funny. Mine, I don't even know what mine is. I haven't been on. I got that weird shit. But I get kind of like, I'm like almost mainstream TikTok, a little past it, like a little to the side a bit. You know what I mean? But
okay.
But I don't. Yeah. I don't get. I get prison ones. I get some prison ones, but I don't. I haven't stumbled on any cartel ones yet.
What's that hood chef? Be cooking in the air fryer.
Yeah. Who's that other dude that you sent me that was cooking a steak with the fucked up ass kitchen, bro? He had like dishes stacked. He's like, I gotta clean a dish. Like he's like, "This how you do it." He's like, "Fucking, there's just filth everywhere." It's so fucking.
That is disgusting. People live nasty, bro.
People live like that though. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. If I was single, I'd probably live like that too. That'd be me, bro.
I could see that.
That'd be me, bro.
I could be too. I could be.
That'd be me. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was single living in Prospect, I mean, my dishes were kind of stacked up, and I would just wash what I needed.
There was a science experiment.
Oh yeah, we did have that science experiment. I forgot all about that thing.
Yeah, and the crock pot.
Yeah. It was a very healthy mold.
Didn't you have a rat at some point?
Yeah, I had a pet rat. It was like a pet though, like a fancy rat. You know what I mean? Snitch.
Remember doing the salvia?
Yeah.
Did a bunch of salvia and then fucking thought the rat got out.
Yeah, man.
It was some socks or some shit.
Bro, that was the weirdest experience of my like ever. Like, cause I was walking. I remember walking through like the little, you know what I mean? There was like that little short hallway in my apartment, and like walking through. I felt like I was in a scary movie, but I wasn't scared. But like I was like expecting something to like you know what I mean? Like I felt like I was like creeping through like a fucking weird ass hall. It was a weird experience, man. Salvia is strange.
I feel like you looked at me and were like, "Your hands are so small." And I looked at
no, they were
in the cameras.
No, they were big. They were real big. I was like, "Holy fuck, dude!"
I feel like I remember them being small.
They looked huge.
Saw them big. I saw them small.
Yeah, that's a weird drug, man. I'll tell you that. Because we smoked that out of the hookah, right? I think we smoked it out of the hookah.
Yeah, it was probably the worst way to do it, but
yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
we didn't.
Then the other time I ever smoked salvia, like after that was when I was selling weed. Like a dude was like, "Hey man, I don't have any money, but I got some salvia," and I was like, "All right, I'll swap it out." He gave me like a quarter or like fucking salvia. You don't remember that? We came and I came over and we like fucking smoked a little bit, and I just couldn't stop fucking. Yeah, I couldn't stop laughing and shit. That's all I remember. But I didn't like trip out like I did the first time.
Yeah, that wasn't salvia then.
I think it just wasn't strong.
I think spice. I feel like that was just spice.
Maybe. Yeah, I just couldn't stop laughing.
Yeah.
I just couldn't stop laughing.
That's what that fucking K2 shit would do to you.
Yeah. Yeah, that could have been what it was. I don't know.
Make you feel like you were the highest ever for the first time.
Yeah. That's literally how I felt. Like I just like laughed so fucking hard. Like uncontrollable laugh. It was wild.
Yeah. So you can't start a little chuckle because that's all it'll be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that shit, man.
I like that.
One of the worst things.
I like that.
I didn't like that K2 shit.
I never. Well, I mean, if that was K2, I smoked it one time. I never fucked around.
Yeah.
Which was really popular in jail. Like a lot of people in jail smoke K2.
Right.
Super popular in jail, and then a lot of people on like probation and shit, obviously, because it doesn't come with your pistols. But yeah, jail, it was really popular. A lot of people were smoking it. We used to call it hippie crack.
Yeah.
Because it was like weed, but it lasts for like a second. Like it's like super fast, and then you got to smoke more. It's like crack.
Hippie, yeah, but like hippie crack is actually nitrous. I mean, that's what.
Oh, really? That's what they call it.
Yeah, it's coined hippie crack. Yeah.
We used to just call in jail. We would call it K2 hippie crack because it was like, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
It was like weed, but didn't last long. Just like crack. You know what I mean? Like, you keep smoking crack. You know what I mean? If you want that coke high, you just got to keep doing it. But speaking of nostalgic things, man, since we're going back in the day, man. So I noticed Rocko's Modern Life was on Netflix. So I asked you to watch it.
Yeah.
And you didn't. Or maybe you did.
I kind of watched it. It just wasn't the same. It was weird.
Okay, so but did you listen? Like how much did you see of it? Did you watch the whole first?
I feel like I just didn't get the end of the first episode.
Well, it was one thing. So I think it was a special. Okay. So basically, spoiler alert. So they're out in space on the rocket. They got shipped off. They were out there for 20 years, right?
Yeah. So that's how old we are.
Yeah, exactly.
20 years later.
Yeah.
It's for us.
100%. And that's what I'm getting at. So they get back.
Yeah.
They get back. All Rocco wants to do is watch his favorite cartoon from 20 years ago.
Right.
And it's not on the air anymore. All this other shit's on, all this other reality TV shit, bullshit like that, right? So, well, his neighbor's son is the creator of the Fatheads, his favorite show. So he goes to try to find him. He's like, well, he can bring it back. And they like do this whole pitch thing, whatever. And they're like, oh yeah, they're like, yeah, we could do that. We could bring it back. So they go looking for him. And he's like, no, I'm done with that stuff, man. And he's like, well, should I say she's like, because he transitioned into a woman. But anyway, they bring it back and they do a special.
Okay.
In the show. So it's like a show about the show you're watching. And I was super fucking high when I watched it. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, dude? Like,
it's fucking Inception, man.
It felt like it, man. It legit felt like it, man. I was like, what the fuck am I watching right now?
Right.
But so I'm taking it either it's just going to be a special and it's a one time thing, or they might bring the show back. I'm hoping they bring the show back because I'd be down.
Yeah, and if they bring that back, they're bringing all kinds of stuff back.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love them to bring. There's quite a few shows. Like Ren and Stimpy even. Ren and Stimpy paved the way for Rocko's Modern Life.
Right. That'd be awesome.
Because you figure that's like it was a pretty fucking edgy show, man.
Yeah. I mean, like,
it was a kid's show.
You probably wouldn't let your kid watch it.
Yeah, but if you think about it, I don't know, man. They're gonna fucking fit. Kids are smarter than we let them. We like to think. You know what I mean? Like kids know about shit. Like at a certain age. Like obviously, like my 3-year-old doesn't know shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he hasn't been to school yet. But once they go to school, you know what I mean? Like people got older siblings and they teach them things. So then they teach the kids in their grade thing. People learn. You know what I mean? Just like we learn things. You know what I mean? You hear from a friend. You know what I mean?
Right.
Things like that, man. So yeah, I think I think kids are a lot smarter. And I think was like the big controversy originally with like Rocko's Modern Life. They're like, oh, that's kind of edgy for like a kid show. You know what I mean? Like they're showing a lot of weird, like borderline.
They were
inappropriate
putting a
things.
lot of stuff. They were putting very inappropriate things in there, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but the thing is,
fucking each other and shit.
But the thing is, we understood them though.
Yeah.
As a kid watching.
No, I did not know. Like there was things. That one scene in particular where the fat one's fucking the little one or some shit. Or is it the little one fucking the fat one with the saw?
Maybe.
He was sawing a piece of wood. He was holding it.
Right.
That was fucked.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, so we didn't really. So even if you didn't pick up on it as a kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's fine. Like it didn't do nothing. And then you got older, you're like, oh shit, like it doesn't bother me. It's just like
I'm gonna laugh about it later.
Like I watch like kids movies and stuff, like newer kids movies, and they put adult humor in kids movies because they know adults are probably gonna watch it. So like they don't want you to be bored out of your fucking they don't want you to be bored out of your fucking mind. So I think that's a similar thing. You know what I mean? Like I will put a little adult humor that kids won't catch, and if they do catch it, then they already know about it. You know what I mean? Like we're not teaching them anything.
True.
You know what I mean? They already know about it. It's not us. So I don't know, but I don't know how that would hold up in today's society with cancel culture and all the other shit, man. I don't
know, man.
There's a lot of things that went down in the 90s that you definitely could not do today, man. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to bring back if they bring back Rocko's Modern Life, because well, they already kind of paved the way with the transitioning. I actually wanted to read about it. I need to look it up, but I'm curious if the creator of Rocko's Modern Life is transgender.
Why would you think that?
Because in the show, it's basically like a show about the show. So I'm just curious, like, are they transgender? Like, it could be literally just like their story, like, oh, this is what happened, and like I disappeared for a bit and I came back and whatever. You know what I mean? What are you looking at, bro? You're looking around like you've seen some shit.
I was looking for Jamie. I was gonna have Jamie look it up.
Yeah. Well, I'll look it up. I'll read about it and we'll report back next episode.
Word.
But yeah, man, it's I don't know, man. I hope they bring it back though, man, because it was really nice.
I was a Nickelodeon kid, man. That whole Disney shit, fuck that. I don't need that. I need some Nickelodeon. Give me a whole Nickelodeon channel. I'll pay for that.
Like Rocket Power, dude. Rocket Power was probably one of my favorite fucking shows. Cat Dog was fire. Hold on, was Cat Dog Nickelodeon though, or was it Cartoon Network? Who had it first?
I don't know,
because I think it's switched. I think it's switched after a while. But yeah, that. Well, even speaking of like inappropriate things, if you watch some SpongeBob episodes, there's some shit in SpongeBob, dude. You know what I mean? Like there's some shit in SpongeBob too. So like I don't know. But yeah, there was quite a few shows that I really fucked with as a kid. Real Monsters, fire.
That was my favorite.
Yeah, fire, bro. They need to bring back all that shit, man. That's what I need, man. I need all that, all those shows brought back.
I said, I'd pay for it.
Yeah, 100%. I would just the reruns. I don't need them to reboot them. Like just fucking give me all the old episodes. I'll fucking watch the hell out of them.
My TV gets those random like channels that come with the TV, I guess.
Yeah.
They had all that on. I was fucking watching that for a while.
Yeah, I used to like all that. I used to like when Keenan and Kel had their own. I wasn't a big Amanda Bynes fan.
I mean, I liked Amanda Bynes.
I didn't,
but I felt like I had a crush on her.
Oh yeah, I never even found her attractive.
Yeah,
I never even found her attractive. So maybe that's why I didn't fuck with her. But yeah,
even now when she's all strung out.
Whoa!
What the hell?
That's my
Alexa, reminders. Turn the fuck off.
Yeah. You just fucked up everyone's shit. You just turned our podcast off of people's fucking things. Oh man. But
can you tell Alexa to play Bad Posture on all devices?
Probably could. You probably could. But yeah, man, I would like to see like just Nickelodeon needs like their own, like how Disney has their own fucking app, man. Like just get Nickelodeon their own thing, man.
If Netflix was smart, they'd just create a channel.
Or they would just partner, just buy all their shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just license all of it. Why not?
That could be what they're doing.
Yeah, that could be why they brought that back. It could be the first little, you know what I mean? The little wave of it. So, because I think they had something. Oh, they had like a Hey Arnold. They have like a Hey Arnold special one too. Yeah. So I mean, they might be just bringing back all the dope shows. I'd like do you remember what was it? Not Cat Dog. What the fuck was it? This was on Cartoon Network. It was like the cow.
Cow and chicken.
Cow and chicken. Duh. Yeah, so their parents are like fucking half bodies. You know what I mean? That shit was fucking great, dude.
Yo.
Dexter's Lab, dude. Yeah, man, I liked all.
Then the Cartoon Network started getting crazy.
Yeah.
And I love those nighttime cartoons, the Squidbillies and shit.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, Adult Swim was great.
Pickles.
Yeah, Adult Swim was solid, man. I was never a big fan of the what's the one with all the action figures and shit?
Oh, yeah, really?
Yeah, I never liked it. It was kind of corny to me.
Robot Chicken.
Yeah, Robot Chicken. Right. Yeah, it never really struck with me. You know what I mean? So it wasn't.
What's that dude? Seth Green. He's a fucking weirdo.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people that make those shows are kind of strange.
Yeah, but I think Seth Green has there's weird rumors about him.
Is he canceled?
He might be. He might be. I don't know.
All right, man. Let's
what else? What else we got?
Yeah, let's move on. So Jake Paul and Logan Paul, the brothers. Are they twins? Are they the same age? Yeah. They look so much alike, dude.
I thought they were the same person.
No, they're not the same person, but they look very fucking similar.
I use their names unanimously.
Yeah, I couldn't. If you put them in next to each other, I wouldn't be able to tell you who was who. I don't know.
Not at all.
But so Jake Paul's the one that fought Nate Robinson, knocked Nate Robinson out.
Right.
And then Logan Paul also has done some boxing matches. I think is Logan Paul the one that fought KSI?
Who was in that?
I think that was Jake.
Who was in that Stunner for Vegas video?
Yeah, I think that was Jake Paul.
Okay.
So Logan Paul has a fight coming up.
I could probably tell the difference now.
They have an alleged fight coming up with Mayweather.
Right.
Allegedly. I don't know. People are saying it's real.
Mayweather. Wayfair.
That's actually Mayweather's brother. Mayweather. Yeah, that's actually his brother.
I don't even know his fucking name at this point right now. I'm so lost.
Mayweather.
Mayweather posted it on his Instagram.
Yeah, so that's supposed to happen.
That's gonna be a reaction video.
That's gonna be a big money fucking fight, dude.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it, man. They've both been on.
Yeah, I think it's in February. I think it's scheduled for February.
Those YouTubers been working hard.
Yeah. So, and I was on Facebook. I was on Facebook today. I won't mention anyone's name, but somebody we know was talking shit on Jake Paul because he recently called out Juju Smith-Schuster, fucking couple people. He called out Joe Biden, dude. He was just talking shit, you know what I mean?
Just talking shit.
He's calling out everybody. I think he's a little jealous of his brother because I think he wants that fight with Mayweather. I think he won because he was calling after he knocked out Nate. I think he was calling himself he's I'm the new Mayweather. And he kept saying that because I think that's the fight he wants. I mean, he wants to make money. But on Facebook, they were the person was saying they're he's just clout chasing, calling out all these random celebrities. And I don't think it's clout chasing. I think it's cash chasing. I think he's trying to he wants money. He knows they'll bring a lot of money and there'll be big money fights. So why doesn't he? They were saying why doesn't he fight
social media?
Oh, 100%. But they were saying why would he? Why doesn't he just call out other boxers and work his way up and you know what I mean? Fight the big dogs after that. But it's they go from making I don't even want to know. I don't even know how much money he made on that Nate Robinson fight, but he probably made a lot of fucking money on that fight.
Right.
You know what I mean? Why would you go to do some fucking amateur boxing matches where you're making fucking $1,000, dude? If you win, win, you know what I mean? So why would you go through that whole thing when you already are a celebrity? Why wouldn't you? Yeah, just fight whoever the fuck you want until you get the fight you want. Fuck it.
Yeah, you know.
Now, if you want a belt,
make everybody happy.
Right now, if he's looking for a belt, then yeah, you got to go through the proper channels to get a belt. But I don't think he's looking for a belt, man. I think he's looking for some money, dude. I think he likes to fight.
Right.
I mean, he looks good as a boxer. I mean, obviously, he was going up against someone that was not a boxer by any means, and you could tell. Fucking Nate he looked like he was trying to street fight him. Did you watch the fight? Did you see the fight?
I didn't even get to see it.
Yeah, so it looked like
I just saw the aftermath.
Yeah, so it looked like he was trying to street fight him. Like he would swing a couple times and he would go in and grab him, and it looked like there was a couple times it looked like he was going to pick him up and try to slam him. You know what I mean? Like I think if they were really fighting, I think Nate would have fucked him up. Like if it was like a street fight, like just, you know what I mean, whatever. I think Nate might have fucked him up. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like if he'd have got him on the ground, I think
maybe that's what the priest was trying to get at. Maybe he was up there talking about it.
Maybe. But so yeah, I mean, I think people were saying whatever, but I think also Jake Paul calling out people like Juju specifically. He's a YouTuber as well. I mean, he's a Steeler.
Right.
He's a Pittsburgh Steeler, like he's an NFL player.
Yeah.
But he also has a YouTube channel.
Right.
So it wouldn't surprise me, like we talked about before with like the versus things with fucking Jeezy and fucking Gucci.
Yep.
Same thing. It's probably all publicity. He's probably trying to up fucking Juju's fucking
the awareness.
Yeah. I mean, Juju has 1 million subs, but if you look, like I looked on his channel earlier today, he doesn't even like hit like 100,000 views on his videos when he posts videos. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like people, like, so he might just be trying to gain his following. Like, I don't know for a fact. Right. This is me all, it's all speculation, man. But I think
speculation.
Yeah. I think he could very well, that could be what it is, man. Like if they fight that guy, trust me, people are going to watch his fucking YouTube then after that. Like, you know what I mean? Like they'll market it, right? It won't be like Jake Paul and Logan Paul both, they probably have agents, and their agents are probably talking to other people like, hey man, how can we get some fucking publicity going here, and how can let's all make some fucking money, let's eat together, man, let's all eat. You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. I don't think it's a clout chasing thing, man. That's really what it comes down to. I don't think it's clout chasing. I think money. I think it's money, and I think they legitimately like fighting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they're super fucking fit, dude, and I think they like doing it.
I want to get into fighting. I'd like to get into
Would you fight Jake Paul?
I mean, if I got some practice, yeah, dude, I'd fight anybody in a ring.
Yeah, if it was for enough money. Like, I'd fight Jake Paul.
I mean, even if it wasn't.
Nah, like, I'm too old for that shit, bro.
I'd fight anybody in a ring.
Nah, I'm too old for that shit. I don't need fucking brain damage. I'm cool.
Once I learn. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to go in right now.
I will walk into the ring.
I'll spar with anybody right now.
I will walk into a ring tomorrow with fucking Logan Paul or Jake Paul for a cool $100,000. You know what I mean? Just a small $100,000. I'll walk into the ring tomorrow. So yeah, Logan, Jake, if you're listening, knock me the fuck out. $100,000. You need a dub? You need another win? I got you. $100,000. I'll get you another fucking win.
Look, man, here's how it goes. You know, when I was a kid, my grandmother used to tell me about this boxer that grew up in Lorraine. He was like a Golden Glove boxer. Like, couldn't nobody beat him the fuck up. Nobody. Got stabbed in front of his church.
Hey.
Died on the church steps. Anybody can get taken down.
100%.
You know?
Yeah, no, for sure. But I mean,
I mean, he got stabbed, but I'm just saying, like,
right. But I'm saying, but I bet if
there
dude
is no such thing as an underdog when it comes to that shit.
In the street, there's no, I mean, anyone can get any given day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, all right, you bring a knife, I bring a gun. You know what I mean? Like, type of thing.
Yeah.
Like that's just society as it is.
But I'm saying people were underestimating the Pauls. You know what I mean? Just because they're YouTubers doesn't mean they can take down. You know.
Yeah, it doesn't mean they can't fight.
You know what I mean?
And honestly, and them being YouTubers and being so famous and rich, they can hire really good fucking trainers that train world-class fighters.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, the argument would be that they've only been doing it for a couple years. They don't have the in-ring experience that a veteran like Mayweather would have. You know what I mean? And honestly, Mayweather, I'll bet it right now. Mayweather will win.
Joe Rogan said the one day about gaming and shit, and he compared it to jujitsu. It was like, you know, you can become a jujitsu master in 6 months and open up your own dojo, blah blah blah. But like, you know, just like any other sport, you know, you're not guaranteed in gaming, you're not guaranteed in sports. How hard you practice.
Right. Yeah, you can be really good and you just don't ever make it. You know what I mean? That's true. That's 100% true. But it reminded me of that because like I think 6 experience, though.
You can master jujitsu.
You can master technique, maybe.
Yeah.
But real life experience, I don't think you could. Like, I'm telling you, Mayweather will fuck Logan Paul up.
I want to see it.
Well, I don't even say he's going to fuck him up because Mayweather doesn't fuck people up.
Right. It's an exhibition.
Well, no. Just he doesn't fuck people up. He's not like a knockout fucking guy. You know what I mean?
He's a run around the fucking ring guy.
He's a defense. He's all defense. So you're not going to be able to hit him. You're not going to be able to land it. And then he defense, poop, jab you, get the fuck out of your way. You know what I mean? Yeah. Tag you.
I want to see it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be, though. It's going to be Logan Paul chasing him around the fucking ring. He's going to, Logan Paul's going to rush him.
I'm going to put money on Logan Paul. Like it just,
and you're going to lose it.
I don't even care because if I won,
yeah, that's not good gambling.
It would be a much better. Yeah, I know. I go off by feeling in emotion.
Yeah, take it from a fucking gambler, a fucking someone with a problem. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of gambling, did you check the stocks price on that?
Oh, I didn't because I'll check it right now on Pfizer because of all the rumors and shit with Pfizer right now, vaccines. There's all kinds of conspiracy theories and rumors of Bell's palsy. I'm gonna look it up right now. Sorry, I'm like in the fucking what's it called?
Oh no, you're good.
Pfizer stock. It's at $41.85. I forget what it was before.
It went down, but I mean,
here I can look at it in the past month. It's gone up in the past month.
Yeah, it's up overall. But I feel like if you were to buy, now would be time to buy.
I mean,
with that room, with the
November was the time to, like the lowest it was like in a month ago was it was down to 35, and that was like November 18th or 16th.
1996 was the best time to fucking buy them.
100%.
I mean, we could go back.
I'm just saying in the past month, like I brought it up in the past though. I'm saying like a month ago, I was like, oh, it's time to buy it. But yeah, it actually kind of dropped a lot today. Like it was up.
Yeah.
So at like the start of the day was at $43. And it fucking dropped so that was what? Fucking 9 a.m., 9:30 a.m. And then it dropped all the way down by 11 a.m. It dropped all the way down to 41.24. So it did drop a huge amount, but like dropped like a cents.
Yeah.
It's not really going much anywhere. But yeah, man, it's it opened at 43 and is it closed yet?
Yeah.
How come I don't see the close? The previous close is 42.55, but I think that's like the day. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, man, it's I still think it's a good time, but I don't know with all this fucking what's it called? With all this bad press right now, I guess it would be a good time if it turns out to be a good thing.
Yeah. Right. Right.
But yeah, so you sent me an article about there was 4 people that got the vaccine or something like that. 4 of the people that got the Pfizer vaccine got Bell's palsy. And that's kind of interesting, but the FDA won't you said the FDA won't like agree. Like they won't say that's what it is because it's too hard to prove where Bell's palsy comes from. And I don't even know what causes it, to be honest. But
no, yeah, that's their point. I don't think
anyone knows what causes it, right?
Right.
Like so my dad has Bell's palsy. I don't know if it's had Bell's palsy or has Bell's palsy. I don't know if it's like a lasting thing, like you have it for your whole life. But he got it. I think before I was even born. I just remember my mom told me the story whenever they were laying in bed, and my dad woke up or something and woke her up. Was like, hey, and she looked at him and his shit was like drooping hard. You know what I mean? Yeah. And she thought he was having a stroke. Like that was her concern. She's like, I think he might be having a stroke. You know what I mean? So like they went to the hospital. It was just Bell's palsy, but he still has like his one eye. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not like it's not going to kill you. Like it won't kill you. It's just nerve. It's just it's your nervous system.
Right.
So yeah. So he has like a weird thing. Like his eye droops just a little bit. Like you wouldn't notice. Like you didn't even know.
Right. I've never noticed.
Yeah. Next time you look at him, you gotta take a look. His one eye. Ask him. I mean, ask him about it. He'll talk about it.
Ask him about it.
Yeah, ask him. he'll tell you about it. But yeah, so like his one eye droops and it waters randomly. Like it'll just water all the time. Yeah. Especially if he eats like anything mildly spicy. Like it just runs. Yeah. It's like you like, damn,
that's interesting.
Like, is it that hot? He'll be like, no. He's like, that's my eye, duh. I'm like, you know what I mean? He'll be like, it's just my eye. It always fucking. It's like I could eat ice cream and it'll drip sometimes. Like, you know what I mean? What the fuck?
Okay.
Like I cry, just constant crying.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of interesting. But also you sent another article about conspiracies, about these conspiracies, dude.
Yeah, it just so happened like that. I saw that article. And then right underneath it, somebody had posted that article.
Well,
the conspiracy article.
So there's conspiracy theorists saying that the first lady in the UK that got the vaccine, she's 90 years old, 90-year-old lady. They're trying to say she's a crisis actor or whatever they call them. You know what I mean?
Illuminati.
Yeah. Then they went crazy. Yeah, it got worse. There's a bunch of tweets.
They got in the hand signs.
Yeah, with the hand sign and all that shit, dude.
Like, y'all
they were reaching somewhere. I actually screenshotted part of the article. Let me pull it up real fast. But yeah,
that shit is crazy.
It's wild, dude. Like where people, that's why I don't get into the conspiracies on the internet, dude. Because I mean, there are real conspiracies, real things that happen, but some people reach so hard. Oh, here we go.
Right.
The second person to get the COVID vaccine, right? His name was William Shakespeare. Okay. So here's what the tweet says. William Shakespeare from Warwickshire was the second person to get the COVID jab today. A brilliant and also amusing story, but not too fast. Shakespeare equals a name that means to brandish a spear or a weapon. And also William, short Bill is short for William, equals Bill Gates. So they're all trying to say, because that's the other conspiracy. So the other conspiracy is that Bill Gates created COVID. Bill Gates created COVID to try to whatever, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
That's the conspiracy, right? So they're trying to say like, oh, look like this guy, like it's so fucking dumb, dude. Like,
to be fair on that point, they've been saying that before COVID.
Yeah,
that he was going to create a virus.
If you throw enough
solution,
if you throw enough shit on the wall, something's gonna fucking stick.
I think it all comes back to his TED talk. He had a big TED talk about it, and that's where that whole conspiracy. I feel like
I said, you can make it all.
He warned us. He honestly warned us.
Yeah,
that we weren't prepared for COVID, like something like COVID.
Right.
We weren't prepared for a plague. And he was right.
We weren't.
Right. 100%.
But I don't think he created it though. To go as far to say he created it. It's such a
I'm just saying that's where
if you throw enough shit on the wall, sooner or later something's gonna happen. I could say that the Steelers are gonna fucking win on Sunday.
Oh, come on! No, you got to come up with a good conspiracy. Bro.
But no,
make one up right now. But right now, make one up.
Let me finish my analogy here. So I could say the Steelers are gonna win on Sunday, and guess what? If they fucking win, I could be like, I fucking know, dude. I already knew. Like, I can say whatever the fuck I want. And be like, look, why would I know what the fuck I'm talking about? Like, it just solidifies that I have some sort of authority. I mean, I legitimately called the past two Steeler games. I said they were gonna win. They were gonna win the Baltimore, and they were gonna lose to fucking Washington. Guess what fucking happened?
So did you bet?
I didn't. I never bet on the Steelers.
Good.
And you never bet on your own team. You don't. Okay. You'll bet with your heart.
Word. There you go.
Never bet on your own team.
I'm all emotion.
Yeah, you cannot bet. If you want to make money, you cannot.
I feel like I'm gonna get a 21 right now.
right. Yeah, you're the guy. You're the guy I hate at the blackjack table. You're the guy that I want to fucking strangle.
Because I'll be winning big sometimes.
Yeah, you probably lose big too. But you fuck everyone else at the table. That's the thing with blackjack. It's a team game.
Not, I didn't know that.
It is. Well, here, let me explain blackjack to you. So obviously all those cards that are on the table, say there's a person here, a person here. So if this person hits when they shouldn't hit, when they say they have a 17 and they hit on it, and say they get a 4, right? You had the next person, they had a 16 or we'll say a 15, because you shouldn't really hit on a 16 either. But you have a 15, you're like, they got a 3, like the dealer's got a 3. That's a good hit. So I'm gonna hit on that. Well, guess what? You took my fucking card.
Yeah, fuck you.
You took my card.
I'm not here to play with you. I'm here to win money for me.
But that's how it goes. If you would have just stayed, I get a hit, I get my card. The next person does what they do the right move, and then the card, like, it fucks up for the dealer too, because then they got to flip cards. So by you taking a card could sway the dealer's card, where they could have bust. Right. They could bust, and you might sway their card by taking a card out of the deck. It's just, I don't know, man.
See, I feel like you think you're counting cards, but
no, it's not counting cards. It's odds. No, I know. It's odds. Like, for instance, if I could have a 13.
I know what you're.
I could have a 13, right? I could be showing
I read a book on blackjack.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Right.
And nowhere did it say it was a team sport.
It is, though. It's not if it's just you and a dealer sitting at the table, but if there's other people at the table, it's essentially a team sport. Like, what you do affects the next people. Even if you're after somebody, what you do affects because you could be pulling from the dealer's cards. You know what I mean? But anyway, so say I had a 13 and the dealer's showing a 6.
Yeah.
I stay, I don't hit. Because they have to hit on a 16. So if they pull a face, no matter what, they're going to have to hit, basically. So they could easily bust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's the smart play. But a lot of people are hitting on that 13.
Yeah.
A lot of people are hitting on that 13. When you could just stay, and then the dealer busts.
Yeah.
And then everybody wins. If the dealer busts, everybody fucking wins. And that's a good day. The dealer wants to win, wants everyone to win. That's the other thing that people don't realize. The dealer wants you to win.
Yeah.
Because when I win big, I tip the dealer. They want you to win. That's why they swap dealers so often. They swap dealers every like 30 minutes at casinos. For that reason, because they don't want them to like try to fuck some shit up.
Right.
But that's what it is, man. But yeah, man, that's gambling 101, bro. It's fun to play for fun. Like, so like if you go to a casino, there's tables where it's just people just fucking off. You know what I mean? Like the small bet tables. But if you go to like a fucking high stakes table and you fucking do some fuck shit, like hit on a fucking 16, dude, people are going to get up from the table. Swear to God, the fucking table will leave. They'll all leave, or they'll talk mad shit to you. Yeah. And if the people at that table have enough money compared to you, someone might ask you to leave the fucking table. For real, man. Because that's big money, man.
Fuck them.
I feel you. Bro. I'm just saying.
I'm laughing the whole fucking time.
But there's a table for laughing. You know what I mean? And then there's a table for like people that are like serious. But normally the serious.
No. I'm.
But normally the serious tables are very high bids.
So check it out. Her dad he gave me a steering wheel, right? Like for the computer and shit, because he wants me to play NASCAR with him. So showing me the NASCAR game and everything he was playing. And I was like, look, just so you know, I'm that guy trying to fishtail everybody, trying to fuck everybody up. He's like, you don't do that in NASCAR. I was like, but I'm that guy. Like,
I'm that guy too.
Like, he's like, you'll get kicked out of the online thing. I was like, that's my goal.
See, I don't know. A video game is a little different to me. There's no money on the table. But if I'm betting $500
I was in a real fucking car, if I was NASCAR, I'd still be doing the same shit.
I don't know if you would, because you could possibly lose your life. doing that.
Probably, but
so you would think
start off doing that shit.
I
would be up people's asses
until you get in a bad car accident. And you're like, that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be my first race, and they probably wouldn't let me in again.
Yeah. I mean, but I'm saying video games though, like it's different. Like now, if there's real money,
I'm just saying that's the type of fucking person I am. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't think that's the best way to live your life, bro.
I live by what makes me happy.
As you should though. But I don't know how happy. What I'm getting at is I don't know how happy you will be if you fishtail someone and you get in a really bad accident. I don't think you'll be happy anymore.
As long as I didn't die.
But you might. But then you don't really care anyway because you're dead, right? But
right.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Shit. But yeah, video games. Fuck yeah, dude. Racing video games. I fuck cars up like crazy, bro. That's my thing, bro.
What else is on this list?
I think that's about it, man. To be honest with you, dude.
Oh my god.
Let's see here. Jake Paul, Logan Paul, Rocco, vaccines, church.
Did you hear about the Israeli fucking space guy?
No.
Fucking talking about aliens and yeah, he's like Trump knows there's aliens. He's like, there's aliens. Trump knows there's aliens.
Oh, I did see an article. I like glanced at it. I didn't read it, but I did see an article. But yeah,
that shit's crazy.
Yeah, aliens, but speaking of
Christmas,
speaking of that whole thing, remember the whatever the fucking thing's called,
monolith,
the monolith thing. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So apparently there was one in the strip district. In front of a fucking candy store that someone stole, as well.
Yeah,
but they're popping up everywhere. But I guess it's like a stupid art thing, man.
Right.
It's an art thing.
Yeah,
I think it's like what's that real famous artist that does like
Banksy.
Yeah. I think it's like wannabe that type of thing. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
Do you think Banksy's one person, or do you think it's a group of people?
I think it's just one person, bro.
Because there's,
you know what was really dope.
There's a thought.
You ever hear of
Toby,
the Toby tiles or whatever?
Oh, where they put the
tiles?
Yeah, where they put that on the road or whatever. He got like a little cutout. He's got like a little cutout in his car, and he like fucking burp at red lights and shit.
Yep.
Yeah, that shit was dope.
You would know he was around. He would pirate broadcast
shit. Yeah.
So when he drove by, it would come on your TV and shit. That was probably my favorite.
Yeah, that shit's dope.
Artist. That was such a good idea.
I think with Banksy though, I think it started as one. Because the thing is, no one knows who it is, and so there's so many like copycats. Just like there's copycat serial killers, there's copycat, like, you know what I mean? Like there's similar things. Like I think once it becomes famous and nobody knows who you are, it opens the door for other people to try to take claim for or do it and be like, oh yeah, that's me. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like telling their friends, shit like, yeah, I did that actually. It's like, no, you didn't, dude. Like you've never left Pittsburgh.
Right.
It's like, what do you mean you've done it? But yeah, I mean, that's I think that's just anything like that. You know what I mean? But
yeah, that Toy and B shit though, that made me want to start a pirate radio when we were doing newspapers.
Yeah, I remember we were trying to work something out. Like just,
that would have been so dope. Because we were pretty much just doing this, but like doing newspapers.
Right. Paper boys.
Like it was perfect podcast.
Paper boys.
All right.
But yeah, man. All right, man. I think we can wrap it, dude. We're about an hour in here.
All right.
So yeah, man.
No news on Shawn Mendes, right?
Nah, fuck Shawn Mendes. And his and his cover songs. Make your own fucking music, bitch. All right, man. That's the Bad Posture Podcast. Thank you guys for watching, listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, and do all those fun things.
Yeah.
Yeah.